Alright, we are the Mechanical Minds. My name is Jeremy.
My name is Kenny.
I'm Chrissy.
Peter.
Aiden.
Okay, outline for our presentation that we're going to do today. We're going to go over our individual work, talk about the construction slash deconstruction, some of our programming, and then we're going to do a demonstration on our robot. Next slide. Okay, so the project requirements, a moving robot that uses all of the sensors. We decided to keep it pretty straightforward and use the example that was outlined in the book so that we could focus on learning the programming and learning how all the pieces interact together and work on our overall team dynamics. So for the main construction of the robot, we broke that up into groups. Chrissy and I worked on the
body.
the core of the robot, and so some of the complications that I had with it was the messy wiring and the torque that wiring caused on different components of the robot because of how low the computer sat on the robot. What we did to solve that was we raised up the computer portion of the robot, alleviated that torque, tied all the wires together, and kept it nice and clean.
So I had a couple problems as well. I had butterfingers that day when we were putting stuff together, so I was constantly dropping pieces and they're falling on the floor. So I had to overcome that by actually holding on to the pieces. And then a couple of other things is just the alignment wasn't working out because just the way things were bent, and then like Jeremy had said, the pressure from the wires were causing things not to align, or causing them to not align correctly. Therefore, we couldn't put it all together.
My job was downloading the software. That picture, as you can see, that's how I felt about the whole thing. It took a few days to install. We had to like uninstall it, reinstall it, back and forth, and after that, Aiden took over the server and mix up and finally got this stuff to work.
Alright, so Aiden and I had the job of building the front portion of the robot. It really went really smooth, really quick. As I was assembling it, it seemed like as soon as I had one piece done, she was already handing me the next one, so it went really, really quickly. Our only real problem is at one point with this piece here, I put one of the little square rods into a circular hole. So at the time it held the thing, but as soon as I flipped it upright, that whole piece just fell right out. That was easily ratified, and the whole thing was built in about a day. And then combining the two halves was also very simple.
So this is a slide showing the different pieces coming together, starting with our core component, adding the arms on there, and then all the sensors into almost our final version. There's a little more decoration on the version that we have down here right there. Okay, so when it came to the programming, we had a lot of difficulties with it. We have a couple videos here that are showing some of our initial mess ups that we had. This work just right before the presentation.
Oh, lane.
All right, that's fine.
I think it'll work.
All right, that's fine. I'll just talk to those slides.
Well, pretty much what some of these videos were is some of the difficulties that we had. A couple slides that talk about the direction and getting the thing to go where we wanted it, and then a couple other slides. There was having difficulty getting it to stop where we wanted it to. We used the light sensor on the bottom to get it to stop on the dark line. And so we had a couple videos of the mishaps that we had.
Yeah, let's just stop the videos. So yeah, and program power, motor power, sensitivity, all of those things were a lot of challenges. It's learning the software and how to make the robot do what we want was the challenge. But as a group, we figured out what we wanted it to do and how to make it work with a lot of trial and error, and a few times of it destroying itself, and got it worked out.
For example, this video was supposed to show the claw power problem where we set the ball down and the robot tried to grab it, but it kind of just hit it off the table. And then there's points when the robot would slam the claws so hard that the claws would just fall off. So we had to adjust the sensitivity and the power on that.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and skip forward.
The sound sensor was another problem. We would have it at times when we would make noise and it wouldn't do anything, and then we would have times when we were making a lot of noise and then it would work and then it wouldn't work. So finally figured that out with adjusting the sensitivity on that.
So the way that we have our robot programmed, the sensors that it uses, when we set the ball down in the spot, it picks up that motion and it will move forward till the pressure sensor is hit, closes its arms, we trigger the sound sensor, it turns around, and then using the light sensor, it'll go back to the line. When it hits that dark line, it opens up its arms, and then it gets really happy about running the whole program. So we will go ahead. And that is that. Are there any questions? All right, then thank you very much.
Thank you.